Unfortunately, it is true. Money was just stolen from my bank account. Hello, future investors, and welcome back to another episode. Now, unfortunately, it's true. Money was literally just stolen from my bank account. Now, human nature. I'm going to start by saying that we all have human nature. But me being someone who prides myself on being financially intelligent, or at least trying to better my financial intelligence, I'm really disappointed that I let this happen to myself. So I was out and I was in a bit of a rush. Didn't really need to rush, but I was rushing. And I needed some money from a cash point, or like you in America like to call it, an ATM. Now, I took this money out of the cash point, got home, thought I'd just check my bank account. For some reason, maybe instinct or intuition, I don't know. And I got home and checked my bank account, and it had taken double the amount which I had withdrawn. Now, the reason I'm disappointed in myself for this was because this cash point did have warning signs. When I initially saw it, I noticed there looked like there had been some tamperment with it. So I should have stopped right there and not continued. But being in a rush, and like I said, human nature, I decided to continue, and that's where it all went wrong. So yeah, I took this money out of the cash point, and yeah, my intuition told me to check my bank account, and it had in fact taken double what I had actually taken out. Now, this brings me on to the way the future is going. Everything's going digital, and especially referring to central banking digital currencies, also known as CBDCs. With the way the digital financial market is going, and unfortunately it's pretty much unstoppable, we are looking at a new verge of digital finance in the next few years. Talking about CBDCs, I think this topic of having my money stolen really does bode well with CBDCs and how much control we probably won't have. Although you're led to believe that you'll have access to your money, the things that I don't like is the anonymity on the fact that you do not have as much privacy with your money, and that the governments and people with the digital access can find out more about your information and about where and how much money you have. And this situation that has happened to me this very evening regarding my own money does make me think about this digital age that we're going into, especially with everything going digital and the push for CBDCs. Now, I know the United Kingdom's economy is not doing great at the moment with record inflation. The British government is definitely keen on getting central banking digital currencies out there. They've also called it the Britcoin, I guess, for Britain. And it does concern me because it makes me think, what is the access and what is the information that we're going to have to give up to transition into this period of a digital age. And it brings me back to precious metals, as you can see here, sitting rightly so on top of the cash. I think it's fantastic for precious metals because when there's economic and financial uncertainty in the markets, people always go to gold bullion and sometimes silver to store their wealth in the best preservation device we know of, precious metals. And I think that is going to have a big effect on precious metals. It could potentially increase the price. And if we see issues like I've seen tonight going forward on a more regular basis for more people regarding digital hacking and falsifying money payments, I think that could really affect the gold prices in a positive way for us precious metal stackers. Now, what security can we take going forward to make sure that our finances are going to be safe in this new digital age? Well, I think it's going to be hard. I'm not going to butter this up for you and pretend that there's an easy way to answer this question. We are on the losing side, in my opinion, as precious metal stackers, people who like investing in something tangible that we can own. I think we are on a losing battle, but we are actually on the right side of the battle, if that makes sense, because we are financially intelligent, or at least we're trying to be financially intelligent by teaching ourselves as we go along. For example, investing in precious metals. Now, I think the security things we can put in place is invest more money into gold bullion. It's tangible. You know where your money is. It can't be hacked. It can't be traced. The government doesn't know about it. There is so many benefits to gold bullion and silver bullion at that point. And especially going forward with the new digital age, I think it's going to be ever more prevalent to really consider where you are storing that money. Are you storing it online in a digital wallet, a digital CBDC bank account, or even a high street bank account? Or are you thinking about taking that money out and putting it into something tangible like gold bullion? Going by tonight, what's happened to me is clearly easy for your money to be hacked, to be taken, even when you might consider yourself to be financially smart to these things. Because like I said at the beginning of this episode, human nature is always a factor. We have things on our minds, we rush around doing our day-to-day businesses, and sometimes we get caught off guard. And that's exactly what has happened to me tonight. Of course, I am going to contact my bank and try and sort this issue out, because although it is only a relatively small amount of money, it is still money that should not have been taken from my account. But I thought I had to make a topic on this tonight because it's so prevalent with the way things are going in the financial digital age in the next coming years. So let me know what your thoughts are on this topic in the comment section below. Do you think I made a critical mistake using that cash machine when I saw warning signs? Or do you think it's fair in saying that it was just human nature and you thought, no, like everyone says, I didn't think it would happen to me? So anyway, thank you for watching till the very end of this episode. I appreciate your support, and a big shout out to the channel members. Thank you for being premium future investors. And until next time, I will see you all in the very next episode. Bye-bye.